Hi students, coming to the next topic in the subject database management system is relational calculus. So in the previous video I explained about the different relational algebraic operations, and now let us see what is the relational calculus. So actually relational calculus, it is not like differential and integral calculus. Let me write that. It is not like differential and integral calculus in mathematics, but it takes its names from a branch of symbolic logic termed as predicate calculus. So this is the definition of this relational calculus. Actually we thought that relational calculus means it is somewhat a mathematical integration, everything. So it is not like differential and integral calculus in mathematics, but it takes its names, whatever it names that the calculus, but it takes its names from a branch of symbolic logic termed as predicate calculus. Okay, so it has variables like other relationals. It has variables, constants, comparison operators, logical connectivities and quantifiers. Logical connectivities and quantifiers. Just like relational algebra is having different operations like selection, projection, cross product, set difference. So for the relational calculus we just use the variables, constants, comparison operators, logical connectivities and quantifiers. Actually relational calculus is two types of relational calculus are there in so whatever we have taken the DBMS, so that is a TRC. So TRC is nothing but tuple relational calculus. So in this tuple relational calculus, tuples means it's everything. The relational calculus is based on the rows. Tuple relational calculus, here the variables range over tuples. So whatever the variables we are taking, that should be range over tuples, just like SQL, just like structured query language. So in the structured query language also we are just selecting the rows whatever based on the conditions. And another one is the next relational calculus is DRC. This is domain relational calculus. D for domain. Domain means it's only the value that is present in that it is just a cell, the value that is present in the table. A variable's range over domain elements, so just you call it as a field. Suppose if you take any table, okay, so this is a table, so these are the rows, just you call it as a tuples. Okay, so this TRC is a variable ranges over tuples, whereas domain relation calculus means it's just talking about the field values. So this is one domain, this is one domain means the value that is present on the field, that is the domain relational calculus. So it is just like query by example, you call it as query by example, QBE. Okay, so some points you have to be noted that a relational calculus, whatever we have taken, a relational calculus is more declarative. The one thing is it is more declarative. And next, it is a user defined. It is a user defined queries in terms of what they want. So whatever the queries, that user defined queries, those queries are in terms of what they want, not in terms of how to compute it. So this is a main point you have to be noted. So in the relational calculus, always you take, it is more a declarative forms, and these are the user defined queries. So whatever the user defined queries we are implementing in using relational calculus, these user defined queries are concentrated on what they want. Just the query is saying that what they want, means it's just selecting the data, not in terms of how to compute. It doesn't bother about how to compute. It just concentrate on what they want, what exactly they want. So this is the introduction part of this relational calculus. So in the next video, I'll explain about this, what is TRC and what is DRC. Thank you.